Hi guys! So today I'm going to be teaching you how to make a simple ring. Now, I do a lot of different rings. This is one of them. This is more an advanced one. And I'm going to put that one on. I just love it. Love it, love it, love it. So I'm not going to be doing something as intricate as this. But I am, however, going to be teaching you a simple wire wrapped ring today. I love to use copper wire. This is like the best wire that I have been using thus far. And this one I like to use more than enough because, as my instructors always say, in the fashion world, better to have too much than too little. You can always take off if you have too much. But if you have too little, you have to add on and all of this. So I'm going to use this ruby red glass stone for my stone. And this is an 18-inch copper gauge wire. It comes in a spool like this here. You can get it at Home Depot. I've already pre-cut it. I have about like 25 inches. You don't really need that much, but I did it just so that I can make sure that I have enough. So here I've already put the wire through the stone. And I might need to take this ring off. I'm also wearing another one of my necklaces here. And in the back of me, you guys see the jewelry that I've also made as well. So I'm just going to toss that ring to the side for a second. So what you're going to need for this project is some 18 gauge wire, some stones. I like to use, when I'm teaching you guys, I like to start off, I like to use the stones that have holes in them, and I will teach you guys how to use stones that do not have holes. But for the sake of this tutorial and to make it a lot easier for beginners, we're going to use stones that have holes pre-cut in them, pre-drilled. So this is another pre-drilled stone, another one here, and another one here. I think I'm just going to teach you guys how to do one today, but let's get started. So I have my ring mandrel. These are the sizes for your ring, for your fingers. I am going to choose a size 8. I am going to place my stone on top of the ring manual. As I'm doing that, I'm going to then start to shape the wire around the ring manual, holding it, taking the stone and the wire, well, taking the wire and wrapping it around. Okay? As you see here. I might need to figure out a way how to do this from another angle so you guys can see it more clearly. But for the sake of this tutorial, I'm going to continue. So as I have it, I'm going to continue to wrap my wire around, wrap my wire around, now my ring, as you can see, is already forming. We have the base. So what I'm gonna do now, since I already have my base here, I like to do different designs. So I'm going to now take my, I think I'm going to take this off of here so I can show you guys how we're looking so far. So see how we're looking so far? So I'm going to put this back. And right now, actually, guys, we're at a 9 instead of an 8. And don't fret if that happens. You can always just come in the sides and give it a little crimping. So now I'm going to do some designs on the top of my ring. Okay, so I'm going to take this wire. I'm going to move this wire out of my way. I have my copper wire, one of the wires, on top of the stone. Once I have that, then I'm going to figure out what type of design I want to do. I love doing these loops. Sorry guys, I was out of frame. I love doing these loops here. It's so fun. This copper is just everything. So I'm just going to turn it around and place that back where I want it to be. I'm going to turn that around. And then I'm going to continue with my loops. So these are the designs that I'm making that are actually going to be on the top portion of my ring. If it moves, don't worry, just put it back where it needs to go. As you see, I'm just making just different little loops. Here. Once I have the design how I want it, then I will go ahead and take this wire that I initially had, that I was making my loops with, and I'm just going to press this one here, down. Okay. I'm going to take this wire that I was making my loops with, and I'm just going to press it back down and bring it around. Okay. Now, as for this one here, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to bring it around. Let me move my finger so you guys can see it. I'm going to bring this around, and then I'm going to decide if I want to make some more designs on there. Okay, so for right now, this wire that I have, I'm going to just move to the side because I'm not using that one. And then I'm going to take this wire here that I do need, and I'm going to decide what type of design aesthetic that I really want to use. Okay? And I think I'm just going to do something simple. So see here. Do something simple there. And now bring that up. And I think what I'm going to have to do, sorry guys, because you guys can't really see this. So let's take that there, and I'm just going to bring it around. Here. So now we have our copper wire on this side, and we have our copper wire on that side. And now we're actually getting ready to just wrap up this ring design, okay? So once you have your ring designed the way that you want, you can finish it off by actually taking your needle nose pliers. These are my curved needle nose pliers here. And I'm going to bring my wire around and up. And then I'm going to decide where I actually want to finish this wire off. So what I think I want to do with this one here is I want to take it and I want to place it. You guys are so out of frame. I'm so sorry. I do apologize. Okay, so I'll put myself more in the frame there. That's better. So I'm going to just take this wire here. I'm going to pull this up, push this wire through, and I'm going to bend it. Bend it over. And then give it a little tug. That's one that's taken care of. We're almost done with our ring. This is how our ring is looking so far. And then I'm going to finish this one off. And I think I'm going to do the same thing with this side here. I have a little more copper than I had on the other side. And I'm going to do the same thing that I did with that one and close it up. Okay. So like I said, I made this ring to be about an 8. It's at about a 9 or a 10 right now. And as you can see, our ring is done. It's a little too big for my finger. However, it does fit on my thumb. But to get the desired size that I want, I'm going to take it back at an 8. And I'm just going to tighten it on the sides. Okay? I'm going to tighten it on the sides. See that? already I'm at my 8. You see the 9 there? I'm already at my 8. But I'm going to do a little step further, and I'm going to tighten it on the side some more, give it a little nice aesthetic look. And our ring is done, guys. These can be given as gifts. You can also turn your hobby into either a side hustle, or you can turn your hobby into your full-time job. I started making jewelry 26 years ago, and I have not stopped. Well, actually, that's a lie. I took a little break, started in fashion design, and then went back to it. So, as you can see, here are some of the designs that I've done. Here's another necklace design that I've done, and then I have Thou Shall Not Touch My Hair. And I'm thinking about turning my hair pink today. I'll decide. But now my ring fits me just perfectly. Thank you guys for joining me. Until the next time, be blessed, love yourself. And when you have love for yourself, continue to pour love into others. Thank you guys so much for joining me today and going on this Making Love a Movement, and watching me create, because creating is what I love to do. Have a great day, guys.